Welcome to the boardroom, and in this week's episode we find out how to survive a near fatal accident on a skateboard, of course.
Good morning.
No, Dasu. Welcome to Cape Town. It is a misty morning today with some patchy conditions on the road. We've woken up early to be slightly disappointed. We've got Reese coming. Some exciting news. We don't know if he's going to be a Reese or a Dweese. We'll find out shortly.
Yeah, so Dasu recorded the whole thing about why we call Reese Dweese sometimes, but then he decided like a genius that to film the whole thing in time warp, so you'll hear the story at some point.
You'll see the story at some point.
Started recording when I was answering the
And
phone,
you can't multitask.
and I'll kick you banana.
Yeah.
Explain to us what patchy means.
Patchy? What do you mean patchy? Like my beard?
Yeah.
No.
No, like patchy,
You
like.
have to get personal.
Okay, patchy like Nick Hook's beard.
Low friction coefficient, high friction coefficient. Roasties, no roasties.
We have our latest team rider, Nick Hook.
Safety tips with the gravity dogs to help you survive your downhill skating career. Probably tip number 1, don't do it at all. But if you have to, protective gear. First and foremost, get a proper helmet, bruh. This thing's gonna protect your corp. At the end of the day, this is probably the piece of gear that's gonna save your life more than any other. If you get in the situation where you actually have to use your helmet, there's a good chance it's just gonna fly off your head if you don't tighten that bad boy up. At the end of the day, if you get into a situation where you're gonna have to bust a slide, you're gonna need that. Also make sure your pucks are of a decent width, correct spot, and most importantly, make sure you're comfortable sliding. Respect your fellow road users. Anticipate where the cars are coming. If you have a car like this coming up the corner, stay as far on the inside as possible. Don't take a dangerous line on the outside. Know your road and the current conditions. Always walk up the hill before you skate down so you can move things like that. This road, for example, has a lot of ripples in the tar. I learned this from racing. Always suss the road out before you go balls to the walls. You don't want to be put in a hairy situation where you don't know what's coming.
That was weird, Nick, why would you slide there?
And then slide in the corner as well.
Yes, in front of Dasu, yo. And then me also, I was like, that's in the bell there, behind you.
I just wanted to hide because there she is.
Oh shit, there she is.
Hopefully you'll take the correct steps to not get in that situation. But if you do, instinct's probably going to kick in, but if you do have time to think, just stay calm and look where you're going.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I'm happy with what happened.
You slid.
She wasn't upset.
The slid was fine, but then why did you just put your hands on the bonnet like that?
We all make mistakes. We all learn from our mistakes. At least, Reese, you've learned to slide before corners now. Eh?
Yeah.
Know your spots and the traffic conditions. Be very aware of when the busiest time of day is going to be. This road, for example, is a main road. You don't want to be here in the middle of the day or peak hour traffic. It's generally a good idea to skate early in the morning or late afternoon, especially if it's a main road.
Are you?
Yeah, so good, man. Good to see you, dude.
Same thing. Wait, Reese, those cars are way too close. Know your spot's potential hazards. Are there concealed driveways? Are there potholes? Is there potential water? Have spotters whenever possible. A spotter is someone who's sitting on dangerous corners, looking ahead to let you know if there's any hazards on the way. He's coming to reverse.
Is it?
Just wave. What's up?
Just doing personal stuff where I'm doing a safety explanation
Safety tips.
for skating. I didn't want to mention the skating, you know, many times you chase us on signal. Have a good day. Sure, cheers, man.
Skate within your ability. Know your skill level. Don't try and pretend to be Superman doing shit you can't do. The road will humble you. Skate within your reach. You don't need to catch up with the fastest guys at the front of the pack. people buy their licenses. Don't expect them to indicate or look out for you. Look out for them. Keep humble. Skating fast does not happen overnight. Stretch before a session. You will have a better skate. Be safe. Don't hurt yourself. Warm up before your first run. Walk up and down the hill a few times. Visualize yourself making it to the bottom of the run. Believe in yourself. Be positive. Breathe. Hit a car just once so you know how it feels. Twice.
Often we can be seen as reckless or crazy, but when it comes down to it, we spend a lot of time, energy, and we put that focus towards our skating abilities. At no point would we ever want to hurt someone else or hurt ourselves.
Be focused. Know where your mind is. Overshoot a hairpin just once so you know where the limit is. Just joking. Look where you're going. The faster you're going, the further you need to look ahead. And last but not least, be cautious when skating with other riders who you don't skate with often. Top of Table Mountain Road, getting ready to have a safe run.
So things went horribly wrong. I looked down as I was entering the left-hand hairpin. There was a car in the blind spot, so I was expecting a clean exit.
Gnarly shit right there, dog.
But I just started laughing, not because it was a dangerous situation, but because it was Dasu. If it was anyone else that I doubted their level of skill, I would have got a huge fright. I did get a fright, but I knew Dasu had it under control.
I kept my composure and I managed to focus on the gap and focus on the exit and pull through. And luckily, we're here to tell the tale. We can brake very well, and actually I challenge any cyclist out there, any road cyclist or mountain biker, to an obstacle course which tests our braking capabilities. Let's see what happens. Hit me up in the comments and I would love to challenge someone. Thanks for the tips, Nick. I'll be sure to use them next time I'm on the road. To all of you out there, thanks for the support. Like, subscribe, do your thing, skate fast, blast.